Hey guys, Pastor Andrew here with Pastor Josh. We have a Truth for Tuesday. We're entering into the Christmas season. Thanksgiving is over, and we are still giving thanks. However, we are entering to Christmas, December 25th, the day that we celebrate the Lord's birth. And Christmas, of course, has birthed its own controversies, between the world's standards and God's standards and the church's standards. There's a lot of things people have to work through in entering into the Christmas season. You have your typical arguments: Santa Claus, do we celebrate, do we not, presents under the tree, do we, candlelight services, and Jesus is the reason for the season. Can't say Christmas, you got to say happy holiday. There's so much controversy. Starbucks in a red cup, which I don't even get that controversy. I care less what color they make their cups, but it's a controversy. We're entering into a season of Christmas, which is really a season of controversy. But you know what's unique about this? We didn't start the controversy. The controversy really is seen when you just take a brief biblical look at the birth of Jesus. When Jesus stepped on the scene, we sing the song Silent Night, right? Peace to the world. And even though it was peaceful, there's probably nothing silent about that night. At least God was not making silent claims. The things that he says to Mary about the birth of Jesus and about the conception of Jesus really blows a lot of cultural standards out of the water. So Pastor Josh and I, over the next couple weeks, we're gonna look at the birth of Jesus, and we're going to answer some really countercultural things. The first is this. The angel shows up in Luke chapter 1, and the Bible says that in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto the city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee, blessed art thou among women. And then the Bible goes on to say, and the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. The only reason why Jesus showed up in the scene in Mary's life, we can argue, is because of the favor of God. The Greek word there being charis, which is the same word in Ephesians 2 of grace. How is grace countercultural in Jesus showing up in somebody's life versus the way people tend to approach God?
Grace in the Christmas story speaks volumes about the inadequacy of humanity. If man could find salvation on their own, the Christmas story is not necessary. Jesus coming to be conceived in a womb, coming to live and die on a cross for sins is not necessary. Jesus came and took over this problem through His grace. By His grace, He came and He took over the problem. Grace is basically God's power being bestowed upon you to do something. We are saved by grace through faith. So the faith is on us, the grace is on God. And so when God came, and He came and was formed in the womb of this woman, He's making a statement that humans cannot fix this problem. I'm going to come fix it. And it's kind of like you see a person trying to do a task. Maybe one of your kids, they're trying to fix something or do something around the house that they've never done before. Maybe sweep the floor, and they're doing a horrible job. And you walk in and say, Get out of the way. Let me have that broom. I'm going to do it because I know how this is supposed to be done. This verse here, what it is saying is humans were trying to get right with God for centuries, but they were failing miserably. And God finally said, all right, I'm going to come and do this myself. And so when it says that she had found favor with God, it's saying that the grace of God was coming to be bestowed upon this virgin girl so that He could take over this problem and solve it. That's what Christmas says, and it goes against everything the culture believes, because we all believe we can do this ourselves. Religion can save us. Good works can save us. We can earn our way to heaven. Not according to God. The Christmas story says otherwise. It says you can't do it on your own. God has to come and do it. And that's what it speaks mostly about.
Absolutely. The very first thing we come to confront in the Bible is the fact God's saying you can't do it yourself. You can't do it yourself. I've got to do it. So I want you to think on that as we enter into the Christmas season. God is saying you can't do this, but I can. So, all right, guys, have a great Tuesday, and I hope you enjoyed this truth.